Uh-oh.
Hello, sunshine. This is Shauna, also known as Creative Stitching Diva, and you are listening to Chronicles of a Crochet Diva podcast. Enjoy.
Hello, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? I am excited today because I'm able to showcase some talented ladies. But before we showcase the talented ladies, I wanted to use this outlet to discuss the drama that we went through, the many messages, the many aggravated people that messaged, and so on and so on and so on. But I don't want to forget the reason why we decided to do this, and that's basically to bring out awareness to autism awareness. Autism awareness is not, I don't think it's a lot of it going around. I don't think a lot of people are doing autism awareness videos or something to bring it out and to talk about it. And because I did it the year before, but I didn't do it last year, but because I did it this year, it taught me something that I was not aware of. So I had to dig in to talk to so many people and get so many different good and bad, positive and negative feedback. But all feedback was great for me because it gave me knowledge on what the heck was going on. I thought that we were doing this like for the good, right? Like when we all decided to do this challenge, we thought we was doing it for a positive reason. And then when it all started, it all started by a post. One post. And when it started with that one post, I looked at it as, okay, they're frustrated, but I didn't understand it. And I moved on. I never asked. I never so I felt like that was maybe ignorant of me. Maybe I should have asked. But the reason why I didn't is because the person said I'm too frustrated to explain. So when you're too frustrated to explain, I'm not putting myself in the middle of the frustration. So I didn't do that. And I left it alone. I never heard anything else about it. I didn't think that it was an issue, whatever. Then I reached out to Ashley L, who is the Dream Crochet not YouTuber. She's on IG, the Dream Crochet Ashley. She was on the podcast a couple of months ago. I reached out to her to do the challenge with us. Now she was going to do the challenge, and we're going to showcase under her umbrella to bring the ladies who did this awesome work, bring them out and showcase their work and let it be known. Right? Wrong. She did it. She did it. She posted. When she posted, that's when all hell broke loose. She has a lot of subscribers. A lot of, not subscribers, followers. So because she has so many followers, it just got around in less than like 4 hours. She tagged me. When she tagged me into it, By the time I saw it, she already took it down. So I didn't even get a chance to see that she had it up. I just know that she tagged my name, but then when I went to her page, it was already gone. She sent me an email explaining everything. She is such a very talented and compassionate person that when she explained it to me, she said, I don't want any issues. I took it down until we could find out what's going on. So she did some research and she explained to me what the research was. When she explained to me what the controversy was, that's when I had to do my own research. So I did my own research. Lo and behold, I honestly believe it's a political situation. In my honest opinion, I believe it's more of a political situation, but it's also a more it's your own preference. It's your own how you feel. If you feel that the puzzle piece is an issue, then that's how you feel. But you should not feel that because I like the puzzle piece, that I am bad. And that's what the drama was about. All right. Now that I said all of that, I'm going to explain a little bit more, but I don't want to take the focus off of why I am doing this. The focus of why I actually did this is because we do need to bring more awareness to autism awareness. And the whole entire month of April was filled with so much drama and dismay because of this whole situation that I did not do exactly what I wanted to do because I didn't want to offend others. And that's the issue. That was the issue. All right. So today I am going to give away I'm gonna do a giveaway at the end. A $25 gift card, a $25 Amazon gift card, and I'm gonna give away a digital business card, which is a Popple. That's gonna be later on at the end. I'll explain more about that. We're gonna do another challenge. I'll explain more about that. But I just want to showcase the ladies. So I am going to show the video that I made. I'm going to show it on here first, and then I'm going to upload it on other platforms. And yeah, I'm going to show it now, but I'm going to show it a little bit later because sometimes people come on a little late. So I'm going to show it now, the video. So the video is, all right, so the challenge, let me explain what the challenge is. The challenge was for the graph that I did. I did a graph for autism awareness, which was a heart, and it had the puzzle pieces in it. And the challenge was for someone that crochets to create anything they want. And the thing is, they didn't even have to crochet. It could be any fiber artist to take that grahghan and make it into whatever they wanted to make it to. And there are some people who made like a what is it, a hanging, what you call it? What did you make, Shay? A wall hanging.
Sure.
It's not a wall hanging.
It was supposed to be a pillow.
Oh. Well, it will be a pillow eventually. So it will be pillows, tote bags, and wall hangings. That's what we have in the video so far. But I wanted to see more of a variety of things, and that's what's going to happen in the next challenge. But that's the next challenge, right? So that's what the young ladies did. They did a picture of, they did the autism awareness logo, and they made it into either a wall hanging or a tote bag or a pillow. And I took those and made it into a little video. That way I could showcase it. I added their names to it if they didn't already have their names, their logos or whatever. And I'm going to upload it, tag them. That way you guys can see. This also was something that can help them. Not that some of them need it, but to help know that you can do it. Because a lot of them kept saying, I don't know how to do this. So this was also something to help people know that you can do it, and you did it. And not only that you can do it, when you showcased it, I guarantee you people loved it. They said something about it, and you probably got some orders. And that was the main thing I had wanted to do besides the autism, bringing awareness to autism. And that I do know for a fact it happened because some of you ladies told me it brought the shyness, the I can't do this. Like the challenge was to challenge yourself to just go in and just do it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And that's what you guys did. And I'm excited about it. So I'm going to show the video now and then we'll talk about it later on. My nails, you like it? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Okay. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
And let me know if you can't hear it. Do you hear it?
Nope.
Can you hear it?
A beeping? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to say you guys did such an awesome job when it came to doing that autism awareness piece. And I'm excited about how it came out and how everybody actually did it, because there was, I think I had sent out like 10 or 15, and out of the 10 or 15, almost all except for maybe 3 finished it. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that because I honestly was thinking a much lower number was going to do it. And that's only because of the timing that I had gave. It was something that came out of a conversation that I had with some people. So I was very excited about that. I'm going to show it again later on, but I'm not only going to show it on here, I'm also going to upload it on here, and I'm going to upload it on Instagram and TikTok. So your names get put out there so that you know that that was your work and that you can do it. So when you see something else and you say, oh, I don't know if I could do it, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you you did it. I'm going to show you you did it. So let's go back to the whole puzzle piece and conversation. This is a podcast, and we're going to turn crocheting this grahghan into this complicated situation that almost I could not do this. I almost was not able to do this. I just could not see myself not give the work that was brought into this. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I had to find a way to bring the work together and show you guys how it looked. I really did. I couldn't say that I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing that I had to cancel it. All right. So in 1963, the puzzle piece was made by I think it was the Autism Society, the National Autistic Society back in 1963. And this was back in the UK. They decided to do a puzzle piece and they put a child in the middle of it, like, in despair or crying, whatever. Their meaning for doing that was to basically say kids who have autism was very, sad, and there was a lot of issues going on with them being autistic. Eventually down the line, they changed their logo. They do not use that logo at all anymore. But later on, Autism Speaks picked it up. Autism Speaks picked up one little symbol, and it was blue, and it was the little puzzle piece, just one puzzle piece, and they put it as their logo, and that's where the controversy started. So this is years later, though. Years later, the controversy started because Autism Speaks wanted to basically say that autism ruined families. And for you to be autistic, it's something that they have to find a cure for. And not only do they have to find a cure for, that it's something that they need to basically get rid of. They make campaigns basically saying that the autism was causing families to be mentally disturbed, causing families to want to commit suicide, causing parents to, not be able to work the way they need to work to keep up their family. So it was a lot of negative portrayal on Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks, after I looked it up, I realized that they are idiots. They're fucking morons. Because you cannot tell me that an autistic person is not complete. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that it's wrong and that they are their families are going to be despaired. I don't believe that at all. So because of that campaign that they did, a lot of people didn't want to have anything to do with autism, and they associated them with that puzzle piece. They did not make the puzzle piece, though. They did not. It was not their idea. They just adopted that idea. So because they adopted the idea of the puzzle piece, everybody associated puzzle piece with autism. Autism Speaks. Okay. My opinion about it is I do not agree with Autism Speaks whatsoever. But I have absolutely no problem with the puzzle piece. I actually started looking at it like it's a piece of the puzzle that some people will find. So there's a lot of people who are autistic, whether there are kids or adults, who are autistic and do not know that they're autistic. So they may deal with certain things differently, but that don't mean that they are bad. They should be abolished. They, should be taking away and getting rid of. Like, no. It just means that we need to do certain things differently just so that their life could be a little bit better. That's it. And the puzzle piece has nothing to do with that, in my opinion. So, for a lot of people who did explain to me the reason why they didn't like the puzzle pieces, because they feel like it showed them that they're kids, when a lot of autistic people are not kids. They are adults, and they didn't want to have anything to do with people associating it with kids, because they use a lot of primary colors, so they automatically associate with kids. I don't associate the puzzle piece with anybody specifically. I just think that it's the perfect piece to the puzzle. Because I like puzzles, whether I was a kid or an adult. I like puzzles. And when you look at puzzle pieces, you may not understand, and there may be a whole lot of stuff going on. But once you put yourself in the middle of putting that puzzle together, and I feel like I love the doing puzzles. So once you put yourself in the middle of doing that puzzle and once you finish it, it's like, wow, I see the picture. I see the whole picture. And that's how I look at autism. That's how I look at it. I look at it like it's a perfect piece of the puzzle. And as soon as you find that piece of that puzzle, it's like it's all complete. So that's how I look at autism and autistic men and women who are dealing with it daily. And I would never associate them with what Autism Speak says and say that they are bad or that they have a disease that need to be cured. I don't agree with that at all. I look at it also like as if you are gay and lesbian in the LGBT community. And I look at it as this is how they were born and this is how they live their life. And we should not say or do anything to try to change it. Instead, embrace them for who they are. And that's what I related to the same exact way. I actually had a friend tell me that she want her rainbow back. That kind of pissed me off. I'm not a part of that community, but I know people in that community. And I felt offended for the people in that community when she said, I want my rainbow back. And then also, I looked at it as this kind of the same exact way when I saw the whole situation with the puzzle piece. And when we did this for a positive reason, to bring awareness, for resources, for those who are going through their daily lives not knowing what's going on or what's wrong with them. And once they find out that they are part of the spectrum or not a part of the spectrum, that they are human and they just need to know how to live their life daily as long as they have that diagnosis. And that's how I look at it. Do you guys have anything to say about it? It didn't fall. It almost did, but it didn't.
You already know how I feel. People will say what they say. People feel how they feel. I have, you might as well, my godson is autistic, and I told you my friend's son is autistic. It's just, I don't know, just people, everybody's gonna feel away. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know what
I,
else to say about that.
I was about to say, Disha, what you was telling me earlier.
Yeah. I asked my coworker, because her nephew is autistic, to ask her brother what was the issue with the puzzle piece and how he felt about us doing it. And he said immediately when he saw the image, he didn't want to know what we were doing, how we were doing it. His thing was, if we're doing this challenge, what was it for? If we were doing it, what were we doing it for? Was it for profit, or were we giving it towards something? He didn't have a problem with the image or anything at all. His concern was, if we're making things, were we making it for our personal gain, or were we doing it to actually give towards the cause? Were we making the stuff to give the money to give towards autism and to help them? And I was like, okay, I get it. I said, because mine, I'm just giving it and I'm gifting it to someone because of it. I'm just doing it for the awareness, because the only person that I knew like off mine was her nephew. I couldn't think of anyone else with autism or on that spectrum. So that's why I did it. It's just because I need to be aware, and I couldn't think of anyone, because I don't really care if you have autism or not. You're still a person. So it was like, I don't care, like whatever. But it's just That's what's his issue. He doesn't have a problem with the puzzle piece or nothing. He just wants to make sure that you're giving. So don't make the items for profit for yourself. Make it to give it to the cause.
So there are a lot of people that I actually spoke to personally that is giving it away to someone that they know that have autism. So yeah, you both of you guys are actually doing it. So that is something that I myself was thinking of as well. Now, back in the like 2 years ago, I didn't do it last year because of COVID, but the year before that, I did do something on autism awareness. And when I did, we did raise money. I did the walk, and when we raised money, that money went to an organization. And I even showed the organization. I even gave the organization's information, and I also was a part of they had every April, they didn't do it last year or this year, but every April they do like a comedy for autism awareness. And that's what we did with the money. But this year I didn't. I just wanted to showcase everyone's creative ability and to use that to do what you want. But like I said, a lot of people decided to give it to someone that they know. So I'm gonna answer this again. What it is when I decided to do this challenge, which was an autism awareness challenge, Miss Peachy, it was a challenge to bring awareness to autism. And as we were doing that, when I was basically giving that information to people to do the challenge, in one of our groups, a young lady said she replied to the challenge that I gave in my group, and she was basically saying that she's very upset and she feels kind of, upset that we are doing this, and I didn't understand why. I didn't understand it. And then she just kept saying she's so frustrated she didn't feel like talking about it. And then another one piggybacked it, basically saying I'm too frustrated too. So, and then she said she was neurodivergent. So because she was neurodivergent, I automatically understood. And there was no need for me to contact her. In my opinion, I was told later on I should have. But if she was already frustrated, I felt like me saying something was going to make the situation worse. Maybe not. But I just didn't want it to blow up over something that I tried to do positive. Now, the thing about it was I would rather they educate me. I would have rather they tell me, educate me, because if they would have done that, then we wouldn't have gone through that next process that we went through, which was the person that we had did the challenge decided to. She actually showcased it, which was Ashley L from the Crochet Shop. She posted it on her page, and after 3 or 4 hours had to put it down because she got so many messages on how upset they were that she did that. I wish that the feedback that she got was what I would have gotten, but I didn't. And the feedback that she had was they educated her and they explained to her the reason why. And the reason why was because the puzzle piece, it has a lot to do with what's her name? Autism Speaks. So because it has a lot to do with Autism Speaks and what they represent, they just don't want to have anything to do with that puzzle piece. And they decided to do another logo, which is like an infinity sign with a bunch of colors on it. Again, I personally like the puzzle piece. I explained why I like the puzzle piece, but that's just my opinion. I'm not in that community, so I really don't have too much of a say so. But whoever is in that community, and if they have something to say, please let me know. You can say it in the comments, or you can even come on here. I'll give you the link and let us know, because I'd rather us be educated than for people to be so upset with the fact that we decided to do this and just be we just want to be aware. because half the people who did this didn't even know. I'm pretty sure they didn't even know. And the only reason why I found out is because I decided to do this challenge. And that kind of sort of like, it pissed me off. It really did. It pissed me off that we decided to do something positive and negative came from it. And I feel like in the last year or two, that's been happening a whole lot. A whole lot of people taking something and making it, even though it's positive, they making it their opinion and finding the negative out of something that was supposed to be positive. And I didn't want that to take away from the work that these ladies did. The ladies did an awesome job. They did it in a great amount of time, and I wanted to showcase that and also bring awareness to autism. And that's what we did. I just didn't want any negative feedback from it, but it did. I'm not saying once I finish this that it's not going to be any negative feedback, because I'm still going to do what I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to post the video. I'm going to tag the young ladies who made it because they deserve their name next to their work, and I'm going to put it on all social media outlets. But it's not going to be done in a negative way. Now, if they come to me and say, no, I don't want it to be posted, I would take it out. But it's all for the positive, nothing at all negative. And after speaking to some people, they actually don't even see any problems with the puzzle piece or what we did. And that is what mattered to me. The people in that community, the moms, the dads, the siblings, the people who are on the spectrum and not on the spectrum, they had no problem. They had no problem. And I asked, I would not do this if you feel like, we shouldn't do it. And they actually said, no, I love the idea. I think it's a beautiful idea. So that's all I needed to know. That was my confirmation of, okay, we could turn this into something positive. And that's what we did. We were going to turn it into something positive. I did not want to do any monies because in the beginning, like I said, a year or two ago, I did raise money. But because this organization wasn't doing anything this year, I didn't raise any money. I just wanted to bring our fiber artists out there and show their skills and show what they could do. Let them know that they can do it, because I'm pretty sure some of them told me that they couldn't do it. Shay, Dory, some of you guys said,
That was hard.
do this. I can't do this.
It
wasn't hard. Your
It
heart.
really- Come again?
It wasn't hard.
This is coming from people who make grahgans in their sleep.
No, I'll be awake. Maybe half sleep though.
Tori, could you weigh in, please?
Dory.
Who
But
else?
if you want to, we are going to do another challenge. It's going to be a little bit more challenging and fun. I want to do a challenge almost every month to bring awareness to something. That was the original reason why I made grahgans in the Restless, because there was a lot of people crocheting, but they was restless because I had them crocheting grahgans. So that's why I named it Grahgans and Restless. But I want to bring awareness, and I want it to keep going, not just for one or two things. There's so many awarenesses out there. We can't do them all, but I want some of them that we don't really talk about all the time to bring light to. And when us crochet artists bring light to something, people listen, because then they be like, oh, I want that. Oh, I never saw nothing like that. And that's where I come in, because I can create that pattern for you, and you can do the pattern, and let's spread the seed and just like trickle it to everybody so that everybody can get a piece of the pie, and then everybody be happy and satisfied and full, right? So the next challenge is going to be for the month of May. And for the month of May, we are going to do, drum rolls, please. We're going to do an awareness for MS. And we're gonna double dip. We're gonna double dip this time. We double dipping.
Get your alphabet
May
together.
is MS month, right? It's not May. What? No, yes. No, it came up. Yes, it did. MS.
It's supposed to be March.
No, it came up for May because we looked it up, right?
On the awareness calendar.
Really though?
Really
Because
though.
I'm orange all March, but I don't care. Keep going. Keep going.
No, it really did. Say MS. Yep. Multiple sclerosis. Oh, Canada.
See? Honey.
But we did see it though. We did see it.
if I'm wearing orange for the whole month of March and I'm wrong, then I'm hot.
I didn't even realize they do that in different.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's okay. We still gonna do it, and then the second one is gonna be for nursing because Nurse Week is the second week in May. So I think it should be way more than a week, especially everything that they've been through the past year. I believe we need to give them a standing ovation, a pat on the back, and a personalized gift from the fiber artist community.
I don't know
Right?
about pat back because of COVID, boo, but high five, honey. High five.
I can't.
I'm just
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the next challenge for MS Awareness Canada and nurses. It's Nurses Week, but we're going to celebrate it for the whole month of May. So I am going to dish out some graphs, right? I'm going to put out a bunch of graphs for nurses in MS. And I'm going to do one little one that is going to be the focal of the challenge, right? So it's going to be maybe like a 30 by 30 little graph, and you do whatever your heart desires with it. All right? So you take that little graph and you do whatever you want. Don't just make a pillow. Don't just do a wall hanging. Do whatever you want. And put in mind that, take into consideration that everything that a nurse does, whether it's for pandemic or not, is very, very complicating. And to be honest with you, that nurse is the one who deals with way more than a doctor.
Wait. You didn't tell them what's the best part of the challenge.
Oh, right. I didn't, right? So, what you're going to do with the nurse one, you're going to create whatever your heart desires, and you're going to give it to a nurse. And not only are you going to give it to that nurse, you are going to snap a picture with that nurse with your item that you made. And that is what's going to showcase. We're going to showcase it, and we're going to make a video, and we're going to bring awareness to nurses all over. And I think that would be so dope. Hello there. How art thou?
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Gail. Ooh, Selena. Yes, you deserve more than a week.
Yes, Selena. Yes.
I need more than a week.
Absolutely.
I need more than a week off of work. That's what you're saying.
You a nurse? We're doing a nurse challenge, an MS challenge. So the nurses one is going to be a little bit more because I feel like that nurses deserve a little bit more. So we're going to give whatever you make to that particular nurse, or you could do both. You could do the nurse one and the MS one. The nurse one, like I said, is going to be like this big, and you can make whatever your heart desires. Now I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to make something nice. I'm not telling you what it is. I think I even know what Disha's making as well. But I'm gonna make it, and I'm going to give it to a nurse, and I'm gonna make sure I take pictures of her with it.
So you're gonna make us a graph for it?
Yes, I am.
I'm in.
Yes.
I'm down. I'm sad because my MS nurse is gone.
Aw.
Yep, she quit. She said it was too much.
You
She's
got
still a
her.
nurse.
She's still a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Who's
I'm
a
not
nurse?
working.
Who? What'd you say? Hold on. What'd you say? What?
I'm a nurse.
I know. Wait, really? Girl, I'm thinking you a I can't say the word.
A
You a
phlebotomist.
vampire?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did draw blood too. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that side of you
Nurses
though.
draw blood. Nurses give medicine. I did pap smears. I did surgeries. Yeah.
Oh,
I
but thank.
just I did so much that it wore me out, and I had to like take a disability leave. But yeah, I was a nurse, a LPN for 15 years.
I couldn't. I respect the hell out of nurses. I just and for people who had to deal with me of all people, what? Yes, I would make something for
Yeah.
every nurse that I knew. They'd. Oh, I know. Okay, I got it. I got it. I'm excited now.
Hey, Shorty Red, she is an honorary member. She's an honorary member. Yes, I agree. The nurses need more than a week. Nurses rock. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I did it because it's only 1 week in May that they highlight them, but we're going to highlight them for the whole entire month. So when I do the graph, hopefully I could do it tomorrow and give it to you guys tomorrow. I will post the information tomorrow and add you to the challenge. And each and every person that participates in that challenge will receive something from us, the group. Because I think that if you could take the time out just to do a little graph or something for a nurse, I think that deserves something. So I'm going to give each and every one of you who completed something. It may be a little something, but it's going to be something. But thank you so much, Sunshine, for being an honorary member. I am going to do the members tutorial Tuesday. So on Tuesday, whoever is a member, if you're not a member, go down there and be a member. Down there, click on that button that says join. And when you join, you are a member. And when you are a member, we bring highlight to you. You are going to get member only updates, member only photos, member only videos. And if you are a part of the tutorial for graphing, you are going to get the more one-on-one, the more diverse of graphing. And that's I believe Shorty Red. That's what you have. You have the package that you are going to learn how to graph like a diva. So graph like a diva tutorials will start Tuesday, and I will see you there. And it will be recorded. So even if you're not able to do a live or anything, it still will be recorded, and you can always go back to it. So yeah, don't forget to join down there so that you can be a part of graphing in the graphing community.
All right, all right.
What she say? I'm in the insurance world of nursing, but I love my friends that are still in. Absolutely. So you need to make a graph for them. Wait, you aren't you a part of it already? Yeah, you have to be a part of it. She's a part of it, right? Yeah, you're a part of it already. You have that little button, that little signal right there that tells me you are an honorary member of the Diva Squad. You didn't know? You better know now. You get the freebies. You're a part of the Diva Squad, huh? You ain't gotta worry about joining. You already did that. You already did that. So any videos that I upload to you guys, it would just directly go to you guys. So when you go on YouTube and you see something, it's gonna say just members only. And that's where you're going to be able to learn how to graph like a diva. Oh, I'm about to say, like, wait, you don't know? Yeah. So this whole autism awareness thing had got me my blood pressure boiling because I really didn't know if I should do this. Like, right, y'all, I was contemplating or not doing it at all whatsoever. And I didn't want to just take away from the hard work that you guys did. So I had to do something. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I decided to do it. But after doing my homework and researching and asking people, after I did all of that, I realized it's not the puzzle piece is not horrible. It's not bad. Autism speaks it, but not the puzzle piece. Not the puzzle. Autism speaks. I was very appalled by the stuff that I was hearing about them. I was very appalled and couldn't understand how could you believe that a person who is autistic is causing havoc or problems in the family. That bothered me. And then to do a campaign saying this. But not only that, if you're going to do a campaign about this, you got to have people who do testimonies. And they did a testimony about families who are going through this. And this family said that they wanted to kill themselves. They wanted to commit suicide because their child had autism. I think it's the parent who needed some type of
Awareness.
Help.
Awareness.
They
I
probably.
actually wasn't going to say neither one of those, but I'm trying to be PG nowadays.
Oh, sorry. I don't.
I'm trying to be aware of my words, but I actually wasn't going to say neither one of those.
Assistance?
No, they don't need assistance. They need it hands-on, yeah, but I don't need to assist them with anything. I don't understand. How could you feel that you bring a child in the world and you want to kill yourself because that child is different? That makes no sense. That
Now,
makes no sense.
I'm gonna say this, not saying about killing themselves. Like my friend who has an autistic child, she goes through her moments because sometimes she thinks it's something that she did that caused her child to be autistic, to why she feels is like she did something wrong. She failed her child. She's told me that. I didn't understand it, but because that's like, a person who has a child that's to me, and maybe because I don't know the whole aspect, but like a person who has a child that's born with Down syndrome, what did you do? Did you drink? Did you smoke? Did you do drugs? You didn't do any of that stuff to make this child that way. So I don't understand that. I don't understand that part.
I don't understand that part either. I can understand it being frustrating. So I don't want to get too personal, but in my life personally, the person who has autism had a sibling who was classified as being autistic as well, and their parent thought that it was their fault as well. But after a while of learning, she didn't think of it as being a nuisance. She believed that yes, it's going to be a little harder, but it's not something that she feel like she needs to commit suicide. I think that's a little too harsh. That's a little too harsh. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't know my world without this person. I wouldn't know my world without the brother or the sister. I wouldn't. Like, I love them the way they are, and who they are makes them exactly who they are. And being autistic or not doesn't change that. And that kind of sort of what bothers me about everyone about Autism Speaks and what they saying, because they speaking a whole lot, but they're not speaking. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, they got so much to say about autism, but what they're saying is stupid. It's very stupid. It makes no sense whatsoever. Why would you say that this is a disease and no one and that, you know, basically taken away from that person? Because how do you think that child feel? How do you think the adult feel who is in the spectrum? You gotta realize that you are hurting a lot of people's feelings because they came into this world different. That doesn't mean that they are bad or they shouldn't be here anymore. And that bothers me. That bothers me a whole lot. I don't like that at all. But yeah, so we're gonna go into the next autism, not autism. We're going into the next challenge with something that I already know is not gonna cause any controversy. Maybe the MS because it's Canada. I don't know.
I'm gonna say we're in
Somebody's
the wrong
gonna probably
month.
say something.
We're in
Exactly.
the wrong month.
Exactly. Somebody's probably gonna say something. Oh, it's not autism month. You got it wrong. Like, I'm always getting backlash, but it's all right. It is what it is. But the nurse, I believe that that right there would be such a great thing to do and bring just some type of cheer. It doesn't matter what you make, as long as you make something and give it to them. I'm pretty sure that they will be excited about it. I believe that they will like it no matter what. But I'm gonna do something small. But however, whatever I make, you can make whatever you want. Forget the pillow, man. What you gonna do with a pillow this big? Do something different, something that you never thought of, or something like that. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna make, but I also thought of something else, and that was like maybe a what you call it, the what is it called? I have it right there, but I can't show you because it's part of a collab. I can't show you it, but it's like the doctor's bag. So you can make like a nice cute bag with it on, and I'm pretty sure nurses would love to walk into their job with it.
Wallet.
A wallet? I never had a crochet wallet. To be honest with you, I don't think I would want it. I don't want a crochet wallet. But somebody want to make a wallet? Do it. If you want to make a wallet, do it. But my idea is maybe a cup holder, or I don't want a crochet cup holder either, but that's just my opinion. That's what I am going to do is going to be nice, hot, and different. And I don't mean hot as sweating hot, hot as HAWTTTT. It's gonna be nice because I like to do things different that nobody ain't even thinking of, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm really thinking that bag might be a nice idea too. That bag would be hot. Because that bag, I'm looking at it now, and what I'm doing with the collab is nice. But to make it for a nurse, oh my god, that would be so freaking hot. I might do that. I might do that. But yeah, a bag. I don't see how you could make a pillow. I mean, you could make a pillow, but you will have to like make it a little bit larger. So the autism heart was 60 by 60, but I'm thinking of making the nurses thing half that. Yeah, I'm thinking of making it half that only because I might make more than one. So you could kind of sort of pick and choose whatever you want to make, but I'm gonna give a couple of options. I think giving a couple of options for the challenge would be a great idea. And the photos, I'm going to give it to other people to make. So the people that's gonna make it have a lot of followers. So being that they have, and I'm not just talking about on just IG, but on YouTube, IG, and TikTok, I got with them about the autism one, but I told them the next one I do, I want them to be a part of. And so I'm going to give it to them so that they too can showcase your work. So if you decide to do it, I want them to showcase your work. And then that's how you could get followers, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. You could get more followers, subscribers, or whoever, so that your business can be advertised just by the challenge.
Excuse me.
So I'm going to show the video again because I know some people have not seen the video. So I'm going to show it again. This is because this is the Autism Awareness Challenge and what the ladies made. I'm also going to provide their names after the video and their handles. So you could go follow them.
Has nothing to do with
This was a easy challenge. I think the nurses challenge would be a little harder.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, so this is the video of the lovely ladies who decided to do the Autism Awareness Challenge.
Woo. Damn.
Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you guys did it. So the ladies who were a part of the challenge, Crystal Woodham, she is the perfectionist crocheter, and she's in IG. I'm gonna put all of their information in the description down below. I'm gonna do that shortly. I didn't do it yet because I had wanted to put the video out first. Cheryl Johnson, she's on IG as well. Cheryl JJ1. Quita, she's hooked on Quita Wear. She was a part. She's on IG and Facebook as well. Dory is Miss CC Pretty Girl. She's on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. Faye Mickelson, she's on Facebook only. Mama Mix Crafts and Gifts. Angie Saunders, Not Above LLC. She's on IG, Angel_57, and TikTok, Angie Sorter 0. Selena, she's on Facebook, Selena Bays on Facebook. Alexandra Powell, she's Baby91 Powell on IG and Facebook. Erica Weaver Lewis, she's on IG and Facebook. Sonia Wallace, she's on Facebook and IG. Sasha's Creations, and that's with a creations is with an 8. I'm gonna put it in the description below. Disha, of course, Disha Hobby to Habit. She's on IG as Hobby to Habit and on Facebook. And Kim Chapman, Kim Chapman, she said that she's under the category Soul Crochet and Gifts. And IG, I think she said Kim Yvette Unlimited. I'm screwing it all up because I kind of got confused on what exactly she was trying to say. But I think she's changing her business name to Kim Yvette Unlimited. She's on Facebook and IG under Milky Chapman. And our very own Shaywo, Shay Moel Crochet on IG, Shay Moel, and on Facebook. So all of you young ladies, I have your name, your information. I'm going to put it in the description so that anyone can come get you and say, hey, I liked your work. But I'm going to also put out there the video, the actual video. It's going to be here on YouTube, TikTok, and on IG so that you can watch it. I'm going to tag you. If I am not able to tag you, it's because you have a privacy setting on it, and just contact me so that we can handle that. But other than that, if I was able to tag you in the post and on Facebook, I should be able to tag you with the video on Facebook. I should be able to. I think it was only one person I couldn't, but I'll let her know that later. Yeah. But so was it raising funds for autism? No, we just did Miss Peachy, we just did the fiber artists can take the pattern that I did and they can make whatever they want. And the ladies who made whatever they made was in the video. And I believe it was like a wall hanging, pillows, and totes. That's what they decided to make. But let me tell y'all did it safe. Y'all went safe. Y'all went safe.
I like those ones that was the long ones. You saw, well, I know you saw them because you posted them though, but the long ones.
The long pillow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand how the hell she did it.
That's what the hell I'm trying to figure out.
Was it crochet?
I don't know if I could say that in a positive way though, because I don't understand how she did it.
Was it crochet?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, crochet. I don't understand how I don't know if I can say that it was done
Correctly.
right. Because if you look at it, yeah, it's unique because it's done like that, but
one of these.
Yeah.
But
That's
how? Right?
That's not how the graph was.
But no, the graph is square.
And it's 60 by 60. This ain't no 60. I'm curious. I'm so curious. That's cute. Unique. But I digress.
So we're here to well, if she wanted me to talk about it, then that's not what the challenge was for. The challenge is not to correct anybody. The challenge was for you to do whatever you want.
Huh?
I'm trying to talk and go in between the lines, crazy. I'm trying to talk and go in between the lines. I'm not trying to, this is not trying to bash anybody or anything. I wanted everyone to do what they wanted to do, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But with the nurses one, I don't know what you could do with that little tiny thing. I was also thinking, like, if I did do it, would you be able to make it into something huge? I don't know. You
Well,
could.
if they're a divarette, then any daggone thing is possible.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Because I saw somebody say, and I didn't even say anything, I just left it alone. But when you guys was posting, well, some of the ladies posted on their actual personal pages. And when you tag me, of course I'm gonna see the messages. And when I saw some of them, they were, can you make a blanket from this? And my comment would not have been yes, because you can make a blanket, but you have to change the graph in order for it to look nice, in order for it to look, decent. So that's what I would say. I would say yes, but I would have to make changes. A 60 by 60 graph can be made out of, you can make a shirt, you can make dress, you can make pillow, the tote bag, you can make a good amount of things. But a blanket, I can't say yes. Because how are you going to make that blanket? How?
A whole bunch of patches.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of dead space.
It's going to be a lot of dead space. What's the sense in doing a graph with all that dead space? It's a lot of dead space.
Yeah.
You don't want a lot of dead space. You want it to look good and not unproportioned.
I don't see how y'all don't get bored with all that dead space.
I do.
I do.
I do. But some people want something easy and quick and maybe to do that. So back in the days, like back in the days, I used to take parlor bead patterns and make it into blankets. That was the worst decision I ever made in my entire life.
On a flag blanket.
That was the worst decision. It was not a great idea. Because what I did was I took this little picture, but I made it with all this dead space. But what I did do was I would make like the granny square all around it. But when I actually sat down and I looked at the picture, I was like, oh my God, this is hideous. But that's my opinion, though. That's just me. And that's what I try not to do.
Excuse me. You're super, ma'am.
Shush. Hey, Miss Peachy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love that you will be highlighting each month. This will cause me to read and learn more about Autism Speaks Controversy. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Miss Peachy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're gonna do MS? Yes. I'm gonna do the MS, even though it's for Canada. I'm gonna still do it.
Just call me Canadian, I guess.
I'm gonna still do it. So I'm gonna do the Canadian MS awareness, but I'm also gonna do the nurse. I like the fact that the nurses is only 1 week. I don't like that part. It's only 1 week, but we're gonna highlight it for the whole entire month. So I'm gonna post a bunch of stuff throughout the week and for the whole entire month, basically showcasing nurses and bringing, awareness to the fact that we don't put them on like a pedestal. We don't. We don't really say too like even though we're crocheters and we're in the fiber art, we could use our skill to bring light to something. And I don't think we do that. I think we personalize it to make it characters and funny and something cute and classy, but I don't think we use our gift to make somebody feel good. So that's why I think the awareness challenge can do that. The awareness challenge can bring light to some people who may be feeling down and need a little bit lightened. Now I do remember. I'm sorry, but I do remember seeing somebody.
Endometriosis.
Yes. When is that? What month is that?
I'm so scared to look because when I do my research, I screw up.
How you screw that up?
Cause I always kick myself off. I think Disha looking.
You screw yourself up.
Every time I go and try to look for stuff when I'm on here with you guys, I always kick myself off.
Oh, I was about to say, like you didn't know how to research. I was about to say.
Thank
It says
you.
in March.
It passed already?
Well,
March
hell.
is endometriosis. Endometriosis Awareness Month. It says
That's
it's in
March.
March. Yeah.
Is it Canada?
It says it's March.
Yeah. I don't know how I could do a graph for endometriosis. Um, I could do a uterus. Uh, I think I could do something. I know my whole family just about have endometriosis, so I could probably try to fit it in somewhere. But yeah, yeah, I could try to fit it in somewhere. Maybe next month. I don't know. I know next month I have my mind on what I kind of want to do, but I just want to focus on what?
Gotta, that reminds me. Where's mine?
Yeah, I just thought about that too. Where's mine? Well, mine is in my hand, but the one I ordered is coming tomorrow. I just remembered. I personally have it coming tomorrow. It did send you more than one?
She
I ordered
ordered
2.
Oh, one for you and one for your sister.
Yep.
Oh.
I got them yesterday.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm getting mine tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting mine tomorrow. So yeah, that's just about it. Popcorn.
I'm with you,
No.
Victoria.
No,
I'm with you,
Victoria.
Victoria.
She wants us
No,
to sell
Victoria.
popcorn. We still doing a fundraiser for the group because you want to talk about that now? The fundraiser we doing for the group for what? What are we doing, Disha? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Shay?
What's that? We alohaing?
No.
Doing a girls trip.
A hookers weekend. PG style.
A hookers weekend. A crochet retreat. And we're going
Yeah.
to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was Gil's idea.
Oh, okay. So we're going to Atlanta, Georgia. and we
She
gonna
don't
have
know it was her idea. She don't know it was her idea, but she was showing us food and pictures and stuff of her trip. And I was like, I want to go.
You picked
So
the weekend?
Huh?
You picked the weekend?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet, but we are. So the main thing that the reason why we want to raise money. Now I asked around, and I only asked my close people how do they feel, because I didn't want anybody to feel any type of way. It's only going to be a certain amount of people who can go. I don't know how we're going to figure that part out, but it's only going to be. Oh, Miss Peachy, I forgot you wasn't a part. You wasn't there that day when we talked about it. Oh my gosh. So Rosalind is helping us because Rosalind is already in Georgia and she already started looking for Airbnbs for us because we're trying to find a large enough Airbnb that can fit us. And she's also going to help us organize it so that we know where we're going to go and what we're going to do. And it's going to be crochet related, but we don't want to limit to just crochet. So she's helping us with that. We don't know exactly when yet. We were thinking August, September. We were thinking August, September. Now, the reason for the fundraiser, the reason why we want to sell popcorn, Victoria, is because we want to offset the price. There's so many people right now still in a pandemic that is not really working and still want to be able to go out and enjoy themselves. So we want to be able to offset the price with the fundraiser that we're going to do. Now, what we mean by offset the price, of course, you're going to have to pay something. But instead of it being this large figure, we're going to minimize it by as much money as possible that we could raise for this. We're gonna, maybe it could go towards the Airbnb so we don't have to worry about, lodging. And then it could go towards maybe goodie bags, because of course we're gonna do this really nice. So we're gonna do goodie bags, maybe food. So we want you to focus on just getting there. So if you have to pay for, plane or your gas or whatever to get there, get there. We handling everything else. But that depends on how much money we raise, and that will help you guys out. So if you want to be a part, hit us up, let me know, and we can make that happen. But yes, we are going to do a fundraiser so that we can make this fun. We're gonna make it fun, and we're gonna have a good damn time. Watch, we're gonna have a great. May I donate yarn? Absolutely! Heck yeah!
If need be, you need to get, if it's enough people, do 2 Airbnbs.
Oh, let Roz know, because she's found some nice one. The thing I like about Roz is because she's not tech.
Do 2 Airbnbs and then we get together. If that's the case, I wouldn't want to lodge with no more than 10 people in one house.
That's what me and her talked about. And when we look, we trying to find a nice Airbnb, a nice Airbnb.
Biggest group that I ever went with on a girls trip, we did 20 in one house, and that's when we went to Miami.
That's the amount that we're talking about.
But it's expensive.
I know.
If you get
that's
2,
why we want to offset the price.
If you get 2 Airbnbs, it won't be as expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The one I guess the bigger they are, but the one we stayed in, it cost us $132 a piece.
For 20 of you guys?
No, when I just went with my friends. It depends on how many bedrooms you get. But if you're trying to get everybody where they get a separate room, it's gonna be in the thousands. But we had to share.
Okay. Well, she already started looking. But
Maybe when we went to Miami, it was 3 of us to a room. So we were shacking up.
I think the places that she already looked at, I don't think we had to shack up.
I don't mind shacking.
But there was like three bathrooms, and there were like a deck, and I think it was even a pool. So we're looking at some really nice places.
So that was like $3,000, wasn't it? How much was it for how many nights?
It was for 2 nights, 3 days, 2 nights, and I think it was was everything that we looked at was no more than 1,000.
Really?
For both nights, yeah.
1,000 a night?
No, for both nights.
That was good.
I'm a
That's
shacker.
what I'm saying. She is good at because she automatically said, "I want to help. I want to organize." So I was like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Well, I like Roz. She's not tacky at all, and she already lives in Georgia, so why not?" And she could also help us with where to go because she was telling us about the different places we could go for yarn and different places we could go to learn about it. So I think, and then it's a lot of my Zoomies who are already in Georgia, so they already know. Like Miss BZP, she's in Atlanta, so I think that it's a win-win, and they're not tacky because that's my whole situation is I don't want to be tacky. I'm not going to give you anything from the dollar store. We're going to give you something really nice. The goodie bags are going to be good goodie bags, not dollar store goodie bags.
I hate you.
It's okay. I love you.
Some of that dollar store stuff be all right.
After they break after a couple of days. Yeah. But Gail, I'm not trying to be shady as at all. I'm really trying to say I want it to be nice and classy.
Yeah.
Because we are adults and we want something nice. I think we deserve stuff nice.
I was just wondering, was you talking about what I think you talking about?
It doesn't matter. I hate you.
All I got to say, like, wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna move on past that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter as long as we have a good time.
I hate your life.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna have a good time.
It doesn't matter. But that stuff was nice.
The stuff was nice. Yeah.
The light was in the bag. I still got my little notions. That's all I remember that was in there.
I'm gonna be able to provide nice goodie bags. And I don't have to buy anybody food with food stamps either. We're going to be able to have a nice, good amount of food, and we're going to yeah.
I'm behind on my water.
A chef. I want to be able, and you can't pay for a chef with food stamps. So I want to hire a chef.
Bitch. We had a chef and it was nice.
He cooked good.
He did. The sipping paint was excellent. I know the guy, he did my 35th birthday and then he moved there. So we can set that up too.
Nice. Okay. See what I'm saying? We classy, not assy.
But if you say something about food stamps, I'm not
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to make it known that that's not gonna happen. This is gonna be very classy. But we can have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, and I'm excited.
If anybody on this timeline or on this live got food stamps, you live close to me, I'll buy some. Just inbox me.
You know, you don't even have to live next to anybody to get stuff from food stamps. You know that, right?
You can use food stamps anywhere.
I'm gonna need y'all to. Hello.
No, I mean, you can take food stamps to another city, another state.
Yeah, anywhere. Puerto Rico. You just can't go to another country, but you could do it in Puerto Rico, Hawaii. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You know now.
I wish I had some stamps.
Mm.
I would be at the store proudly with my stamps. What's up?
We both.
Yeah.
What was about to say?
But I'm not gonna support a whole bunch of women with it. So that's yeah. I wouldn't want to do that. But I just wanted people to know that it's gonna be very classy. We're gonna have a good time, and the people who are going to help organize it are very I'm very confident in them. I'm very confident in the support and the help, and I'm excited. I think it would be really nice. Who wants to go? I know it's the four of us, but who else want to go? Miss Peachy going. Who else?
And we're not going to Logan's.
What's Logan's? Well, I shack up. That's all that matters.
I don't mind sharing a room either.
I'll share a room with Gail.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing a room.
I'll share a room with Gail.
Deisha?
When
Y'all-
I'm in,
Victoria's in.
When I go to
So when
sleep-
we raise money, y'all know what we raising money for us to go and not, we could offset that price.
And you know, when I go to sleep, I am done.
me and Victoria is gonna be selling our popcorn.
Who is Victoria?
Price, Victoria.
Oh,
Price.
I'll sell some popcorn.
So that's what should everybody who decides that they're gonna go when we set up the fundraiser, everybody has their own fundraiser under one.
Yes, everybody have their own. Yeah, but it's all gonna go towards it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all gonna go
So I
towards
think
it.
what she's asking is, if I don't sell a lot of it, do I still get the incentives?
No, that's what I mean. It all goes towards one thing.
So
That
But
don't mean that it's gonna be taken or anything is gonna be taken away from you. No.
So
no.
basically,
No,
like I'm saying,
I sell
like how
$2,000 worth of popcorn. Will my trip be free?
No. Nobody's gonna have a free trip. You're gonna
So-
have to we're gonna start at the top, which is lodging. We're gonna try to pay for that lodging. If we have more money, we're gonna put it into food. And then we have more money, then we'll put it into, something else like the goodie bags. But
Right.
other than that, everybody is gonna have to contribute something. It's just a matter of how much depends on our fundraiser.
and also with what I was saying, like unlike when I did my fundraiser, I had to send my information to everybody for them to then disperse it. But like if I'm not friends with, let's say somebody Shauna knows, if we set it up to where it's one big umbrella and everybody who's going has their own little fundraiser page, is set that way.
Right.
So it makes things just a whole lot easier.
Right, exactly.
And it's just all
think
under
that
the
would be
big
good.
umbrella.
Right. So if you want to be a part of the fundraising team, because I think that if it's going to be 20 of us, everybody should have their hands in something. But the fundraising is going to be one set of us, and then it could be, some people who's in charge of goodie bags, some people in charge of the entertainment or whatever, food. So that's something we could talk about later on. But what I need to do is get who wants to go. If you want to go, hit us up, let me know, and we could put you down, and then we could, do either a conference call or a chat so that everybody knows everything that's going on. But I think that would be something great. Now, as far as of the pandemic, so what I have grown to realize is I need to calm myself down and stop being so antsy in the panty because I'm scared to be around people, places, and things unless I know you showed me your paperwork. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. So I thought about it, and I'm thinking by August, September, everything here in New Jersey is about to open up. They increasing everything. almost on a weekly basis. I'm thinking 20 because I want it to be big, but I don't want it to be stupid. 20 people is the limit.
That means it's only 15 more people can go.
Right.
So
Exactly. And I'm thinking also like there's ways where we could get, the rapid test or a test right before or whatever. But if you had the vaccine, I don't know. But either way, we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it safe and we're gonna be educated and we're just gonna have fun. I don't want to keep putting myself in a bubble because that's what I was doing. I was putting myself in a bubble, hanging out with the same exact people all the time. I don't want to keep doing that. We have to learn how to live with this because this is not going anywhere. No matter how many people think it is, it's not. We just need to learn how to be safe. And to be honest with you, we needed to do that before the pandemic. Wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was
make
washing
sure
my
you.
hands before the pandemic started.
Exactly. And that's like you don't be up in people's faces. I need my boundaries. So these are the things that we need to do regardless, but not take away from the fact that we need to move on and we need to enjoy our life. I don't want to be stupid about it either though. I don't want to be stupid. So we're going to be safe. And if we have to cancel it and they postpone it, if something happens August and September, we could do that. But as of right now, I believe, and I'm going to be positive about it, that everything is going to be well and we're all going to be fine.
Amen.
Yes, I believe it. I believe that we're going to be fine and everything is going to be great. And we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna do it, and we'll be fine. Fully vaccinated or not, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. All right, so I'm gonna I think that's it. We talked about the autism awareness situation, and that's it. We done. We did it. Thank you to all the ladies who participated in the challenge, and look out for the next challenge because I'm definitely gonna upload that tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys later. If you want to be a part of the getaway, we're gonna come up with a name. But if you want to be a part of the getaway in August, let us know so we can add you in. First come, first serve.
Hookers Gone Wild.
No.
Hooking About You?
No.
Why do you have to have a
Isn't that
hooker in it?
somebody's name? No.
Why do you have to have a hooker in it? And then everybody is not a hooker. Some people don't use hooks. Some people use needles or sewing machines. Yeah, it's a fiber artist situation, not a crochet.
Period. Poo.
Poo. All right, just hit me up, you guys. Victoria, Nicole, Charmaine, are you coming? I know Peachy, you're gonna be there. Hit me up, let me know, and we'll keep in contact. So you guys have a good night and see you tomorrow for Mentor Monday.